What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to easily get mending books in Minecraft. This method works on 1.20 and on all platforms of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. Mending enchanted books can be applied to tools, weapons, or armor. Whenever you are wearing or holding a mending item that is not at full durability and you get some experience, the mending item will get repaired. To apply a mending book to an item, first open an anvil. Then place the item you want to enchant over here. Now place a mending book over here. As you guys can see here, the item will now be enchanted with mending. For this method, you will need one lectern, one bed, one sticky piston, one trapdoor, one button, 5 rails, one lever, one powered rail, one minecart, about 34 solid blocks. By the way, you can use any type of solid block that you want. A couple examples of solid blocks are smooth stone or cobblestone. One golden apple, and finally a splash potion of weakness. I'm now going to show you all how to make a splash potion of weakness. To make a splash potion of weakness, first open a brewing stand. Then place Playz powder over here. Then add a water bottle to the brewing stand. Then place a fermented spider eye up here. By the way, fermented spider eyes are crafted using a brown mushroom, sugar, and spider eye. As you guys can see there, that should create a weakness potion. Now place gunpowder over here. As you guys can see here, that should create a splash potion of weakness. To do this easy method of getting mending books, first go to an area that is at least 100 blocks away from any villagers, beds, or workstations. Then place down 4 solid blocks. After you have done that, place 2 blocks over here, and 3 over here. Then extend those walls up by 2 blocks. After you're done with that step, place 2 blocks over here. The next step is to break this block. Then place a sticky piston over here. Make sure that sticky piston is facing upwards. Then place a button over here. Whenever this button is pressed, that sticky piston will extend and retract. Now place a block over here and a block at this spot. Then place a trapdoor over here. That trapdoor will prevent baby zombies from being able to attack the villager in there. The next step is to go behind this chamber. Now place a block over here. Then place 2 blocks over here, and a block at this spot. After you have done that, place 3 rails over here. Now place a powered rail at this spot. Then place a lever over here and flick it down. As you guys can see there, that should cause that powered rail to get activated. Now place 2 rails over here. This rail system will allow you to easily transport a villager into that chamber. You can bring any type of villager over to the chamber except for a green coat or baby villager. That is because those villagers cannot link to workstations. If you want to use a baby villager, you'll need to wait until it grows into an adult first. Also, don't use any villager that you have already traded with before. As you guys can see here, I have already traded with this villager before. At this point, you can extend this rail system all the way over to the nearest villager. Once you are next to a villager, place down a minecart, then push the villager into the minecart. You can then push the villager into the villager chamber. If you don't want to have to place so many rails, another option is to transport a villager using a boat and lead. To do that, first place a boat next to a villager. Then push the villager into the boat. Once the villager is in a boat, attach a lead to the boat. Now slowly walk over to the villager chamber. By the way, don't walk too fast, otherwise the lead will break. If that happens, you can reattach it. If you ever need to transport the villager up a ledge, you can place some water. Then pull the boat up the water. Once you have brought the villager over to this rail system, place some blocks around it. These blocks will prevent it from running away. Now break this boat. Now place a minecart at that spot. As you guys can see there, the villager should eventually run into the minecart. If it doesn't run into the minecart, try pushing it over. Now break these blocks. Then push the villager up this rail system. Once the villager is in there, break this block and the minecart. Then replace this block. At this point, I recommend you place a block at this spot. That will prevent mobs from getting into the villager chamber. The next step is to place a bed over here. Then wait for the bed and villager to show green particles. As you guys can see there, the bed and villager have shown green particles. That means that villager has links to that bed. The next step is to replace this block with a lectern. Then wait for the villager to show green particles. That means it has links to the lectern. The next step is to check to see if this villager has a trade for a mending book. As you guys can see here, this villager does not have a trade for a mending book. If your villager does not have a trade for a mending book, press this button. As you guys can see there, that will cause it to unlink and relink to the workstation. Whenever it relinks to a workstation, it may have new trades. Once the villager has relinks to the workstation, check its trades. If it does not have a trade for a mending book, press the button again. Then check its trades. You're going to need to repeat this process until the villager trades for a mending book. As you guys can see here, this villager now has a mending book trade. Once your villager has a mending book trade, trade with it one time to lock its trades. That will prevent it from losing the mending trade. At this point, make sure your world difficulty is set to hard. That is because villagers that are attacked by zombies in hard mode always get turned into zombie villagers. If your world is not set to hard, the villager may die instead of turning into a zombie villager. The next step is to bring a zombie to that chamber. I am now going to show you how you can easily do that in survival mode. To do that, first wait for it to turn nighttime. Then look for a zombie. Once a zombie is following you, walk over to the rail system. Then place a minecart over here. Then try to get the zombie to walk into the minecart. Once the zombie is in the minecart, go up here. Then break this block. Now push the minecart up here. As you guys can see there, the zombie should then attack that villager. That will cause the villager to turn into a zombie villager. Now place a block up here. Then break this rail system. After you have done that, break this block. Then break the minecart and kill the zombie. Now replace this block. The next step is to throw a splash potion of weakness onto the zombie villager. By the way, it's fine if your zombie villager is not holding an item. Once the zombie villager has weakness, feed it a golden apple. As you guys can see there, it should then have yellow particles. That means it is being cured. At this point, wait for the zombie villager to be cured. By curing it, you will get a trading discount. As you guys can see here, once the villager is cured, it will have a trading discount. You can then trade to get a mending book. If you want to get more mending books, you can trade with it again. After doing the mending trade a lot, the villager will run out of stock. If that happens too, try waiting one Minecraft day. As you guys can see here, the villager has restocked. If you want the amount of emeralds you need for the trade to go back down, try waiting for another Minecraft day. As you guys can see here, I can now trade 7 emeralds and a book for a mending book again. I hope you all enjoyed learning this easy way to get mending books in Minecraft. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching.